review NVR. This is a 32 cameras with 16 ports POE. So it has 16 ports POE, but it can go for 32 cameras if you add a POE switch. So it has problem with powering. The owner told me that there is no display. It's power but no display. So we are going to troubleshoot and review the internal component. This video is about repairing this NVR. Let's first try to check what happened. Okay. So, this is not powering. Maybe it had a short inside it. Power supply or a shortage on the motherboard. So we are going to open it and troubleshooting everything with reviewing internal components for this NVR. The NVR is connected. I see the problem in the power supply fan. It is not spinning normally. It only shake a little, like it wants to start but cannot. This can mean the voltage is not correct or there is a short on the motherboard. I will first disconnect the power supplier to check it separately. Now I will unplug. This will help to know if the short circuit is on the power supply side or it is on the motherboard side. So let's first connect the power. I can hear immediately the fan is spinning correctly now. Let's test for the voltage because you have two cables. One is for supplying the motherboard NVR. Another one is for supplying the cameras, POE cameras, 55 voltage on the POE. You see, the power supply is okay. The 12 volt is now restored. I can see even the power supply here, the fan is turning normally. Here, there is no short circuit on the fan side. The fan is okay. The NVR must start. I was saying that you have two cables. One is 12 volt for supplying the NVR, and the second one is a 55 volt for supplying the POE. As I told you before, this is 16 POE NVR. It supports power on internet, 16 ports. So it have to supply 55 to all these 16 ports. That's the second cable of four pins. This connector is where we connect this 55 volt. There is a short here. There is a short. There is 2 ground and 2 positive. There is a short here. You see, it is beeping. There is a short here on this port. Let us unplug everything on the motherboard to check what's going on. There is a short on this pin, on this port here. You see, this is not ground. The ground is here. Two port ground. No, that's okay. You see here there is a short on this diode. There is a short on this diode. You can see here there is a short on this diode. It must not be pin. We have found the short here. On the PoE section, we have 55 rail that supply power to the IP cameras, and there is a black diode, this one. Its job is to protect the circuit and control the direction of the flow, of the current flow. It works like a one-way gate, allowing power to go to the camera but blocking the reverse current from coming back into the board. In case the diode is brown or visibly burned, it have already shorted, and it also hit when you connect the power supplier. And let's continue with some component review. Let's start with these 4 ICs, those 4 in line. Those are small network transformer. It sits between the LAN port and the NVR electronic to protect the device from electrical surge, keep the network signal clean and stable. Each chip can handle 4 Ethernet ports, so 4 chips cover 16 ports of PoE cameras. It's not a processor or memory, just it's for helping network connection. And the small one, this one, is doing the same as the 4, but on the Ethernet ports to secure the clean signal and stable between the router or switch and NVR. And this one, this is a small memory that store the NVR software and the settings, like the operating system and configuration. This is the small and very small OS, and this one, it is a processor. NVR processor don't need a big heatsink because they are using small processor. They run on the low power, generate little heat, and don't need big cooling. So here is WinBond. When the computer read the firmware from WinBond memory, the firmware load into RAM, the NVR activate the camera and the network, and then the system read. And here we have AC chip, embedded controller chip. It's like a helper brain that manages small but important tasks. A control power on, off, and reset function, manage LEDs, buttons and fans, handle communication between the main processor and the other component. These things of it as NVR system manager that keep everything running smooth. That's why this chip is very important, not on NVR only, even on computers. We have already identified what is causing the shorts, but we need to make sure it's not stuck at this diode. There could be still an issue on the motherboard. However, since the short is on 55 of the PoE section, we are confident that the short originates outside the NVR, possibly from a shorted camera. That's why the 55 is from outside. Let's go and try to replace this diode and see if there is any change on this condition, or if there is a further issue. We will continue troubleshooting and see what the result will be. after removing the diode, there is no short anymore. You see the way it's clean now. So it is time to test for some voltage on the motherboard to see if the motherboard is okay, or if there is another issue on the motherboard. Here is a coil of 3 volts. The 3 volts is okay. If 3 volts is okay on any motherboard, this is a good sign of the motherboard. This is a coil of 5 volt. 3 and 5 volt must be okay, because those are gate voltage. Here there is some glue. Let's keep fast. This is a 1.4 processor. This is for Vico processor voltage, and this for RAM 1.5. This is DDR2 or DDR3, maybe this is DDR2. And this is 5 voltage. The 5 volts is there too. Our NVR is starting and it is working. You see, even the sound is everything is okay now. But here we have connected, but there is no diode. That's why we are not getting the full protection. The voltage there and it can be supplied, but I'll have to put it back to have the protection and the power on the cameras. So we have to search this, because the 55 volt is now restored, and we have to find where we can get the replacement diode to replace. I think here we can get a donor board on a computer or an NVR, because all POE have this same schematic. They have the same diode on the 55 railway rail. Let's use this one, this as a donor board. We have the same diode on this motherboard. I think we should replace this and swap it on that motherboard. Let's test if there is no short on the same section. There is no short. I think we have a good donor for our board. We have to desolder it and put it on the motherboard, and to restore the good condition of our motherboards. So now the diode is replaced. Even the 55 volt is okay and secure with diode. I think everything is okay, because now the NVR is running as normal. You see, even we are let's connect the screen, the monitor, to see if the display is okay, and see if there is no other issue on the motherboard. So let's first connect the display and check if the display is okay. Let's wait patiently and see if the display is okay. I hope every voltage is present. 3 volt, 5 volt section, Vico, the VCC, the voltage drop for RAM, and 55 for, you see the display is there. The display is okay. You can see even the blink here, it is running. Let's connect everything, the disk and everything on the motherboard.